What a sweet gospel this is. How we should read it over and over again on our knees to thank God. To thank God for His plan of salvation for mankind. Thank God for the infinitive gift of the Virgin Mary. To thank God for Mary's yes. Today is the fourth Advent Sunday, and it is the Virgin Sunday. I will have been 4 Sundays, or at least 3 dedicated to the Virgin. But while each one is on taste, she is the protagonist of the Advent. She is the pregnant mother who waits anxiously for the little, fear with confidence above all, awaits till the arrival of her baby, a special baby. How would the God's Son will be? How would it be? She would certainly be that it had not been entered by a man, that she had nothing to do with Saint Joseph or any other man. How would God's Son be? She waited. That's why the Church celebrates this week, Christmas, before celebrating Our Lady of Hope. We say of a pregnant woman that she is in a state of good hope. She hoped. First virtue that the Virgin teaches us that we have to wait, keep the flame of hope alive. But the great virtue of Mary, the great virtue is undoubtedly humbleness. Saint Mary Grignon of Montfort, a passionate lover of her Virgin, said that God looked at her by her purity, but He became incarnate in her by her humbleness. A few days ago, someone told me a beautiful story as a poem. They were in the cave of Bethlehem, the Holy Family. Jesus has already been born, and suddenly there is a knock at the door. A scary woman enters, dressed in a strange way, with the hood over her eyes. Well, she enters, goes down to the grotto, approaches the Virgin, the child. The child is still asleep in his mother's arms. She comes closer, looks at him, looks at her, and whispers to the Virgin only this word, "Thank you." The Virgin Mary answered her, "Thank you, Mother." But it was not Saint Anne. It was a story, of course. It was Eve. It was Eve. The first Eve who came to thank Mary. The second Eve with whom the new creation begins. In the first creation, there was a first man and a first woman. And on the second, it was the first woman, the Immaculate, and then a man, the Son of God, made man. How different and how successful was the second creation. In the new Eve, in Mary, humanity is set in motion again. Thanks to Mary, to her unconditional kiss, thanks to her, the new Eve can set start to the new humanity which begins with Jesus. It was God's initiative. We must not forget. The Virgin Mary is not God. It was God's initiative. But God wants to tend with human help, with human collaboration. St. Augustine said, God who created you, without you, He will not save you without you. This human help is necessary. Mary is the one who begins. Mary is the first. And it was possible, not only, but in the first place. It was possible because of this, because of her humbleness, because that first Eve, we must never forget, the first Eve was also immaculate, because she had been created without original sin. She and her husband, Adam, committed the first sin. The first Eve, sin of disobedience. She sinned of pride. She wanted it to be like God. This was the promise with which the devil seduced her. You will be like God. Pride, pride. The second Eve, Mary, defeats Satan. She steps on her head because She wants to be only the Lord's servants, the handmaid of the Lord. She knows her place, and she's happy to be in such a place. She doesn't aspire to knock God down for his throne, to occupy it herself, which she was the first man and woman wanted. She aspired to serve, to love this God, and that is why St. Louis of Montfort said that God became incarnated in her through her humbleness, and this virtue of our mother that gives way to the incarnation, this Jesus of Mary, who present her as a servant and who admits God's will for her, and who then practices throughout her life, this virtue is what we lack. Why? Because deep down, we wanted to be like God. The old temptation on the first sin is always there. We want to be like God. Be like God before others. To be perfect. But not by placing God by image. To be like God, defending over like lives of others. To be like God, understanding everything. Then why is legitimate? Jesus also asked that question on the cross. My Lord, why have you forsaken me? It is legitimate. But then Jesus taught us, with his mother before him, the answer he should give before the silence of God. In your hands I entrust my spirit. Her life on earth had begun within. In your hands I entrust my spirit. Said in other way by her mother, here is the mankind of the Lord. Mary said, and her life on earth, of Jesus, ends with the same sentence says, otherwise, in your hands I entrust my spirit. It's legitimate to want to know why. It is legitimate, yes, but in the end, after the question, when there is no answer, we have to say, Lord, I trust you. I don't understand. I don't understand why this situation that knocks me down. I don't understand why this situation that hurts my family so much. I don't understand why this is happening to my country. Because, Lord, you are allowing this to happen in the church. I don't understand. But who am I, Lord? Who am I? Mary didn't understand. She didn't understand so many times. She didn't understand when she arrived in Bethlehem and there was no place in the inn, nor mortal place to her son will be born, who was the Son of God. She didn't understand when she fled to Egypt. She didn't understand when years later St. Joseph died and left her alone with her son. She didn't understand her when the son left at the 30 years old. She didn't understand, especially the cross. She was very clear that her task was not to understand. Her task was to obey. Here is the servant. You don't have to give me explanation. Command, Lord, that your servant listens to you. And that is what we need to do. We could repeat asking God legitimately, why, Lord? Why does this happen to me? Why? But I'm here, Lord, to do your will. Give me the strength. Lord, give me the strength. A few days ago, someone said, what was God good for if he didn't perform miracles? If he didn't cure for illness, if he didn't solve your problems, what was the point of God? I remember a story about a lady in my parish who had an impossible, lazy son who lived off his mother because she was already a widow who had her pension. And one day she asked me this, my son, I knew that he treated her badly. He didn't hit her, but she treated her bad verbally. She lived off her, insulted her, he martyred her. What do you go to church for? What good is it for you? And one day, I'm sure, I get home, she's going to ask me again. He's going in my bed until her mother came back at 10 in the morning without working, waiting for her mother to come and make his breakfast. And his persevere. And one day I told her, hey, when you get home and your son asks you again, you have to answer him, you know what is the good for me to go to church? To put up with you, my son. God works miracles, but He doesn't work all the miracles we will like, and we don't understand it. We don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why so many things. The miracles of God is that He gives us the strength to endure. The miracle of God is that we maintain hope. We are standing before a world that wants us to judge us, and we only kneel before God to tell Him, as Mary, here I am, Lord, to do your will. I am your servant. Give me strength to keep doing it. So be it.